that actually reminds me of, like, obviously you must have heard about it. Pretty much everyone has heard about it, about like the $6 lattes. And, initially, for so many years, I've heard this advice from like pretty much every financial advisor, like, yeah, you need to like stop drinking $6 lattes, and that's gonna like give you so much ROI in the future, and blah blah blah. And then now I'm starting to hear more about, yeah, the $6 latte is not going to do anything for you. So there's like a lot of conflicting opinion on the internet, and yeah, it can get very confusing sometimes for people, because they're like, so is a latte bad or good? I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, well, okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, I mean, like, again, I am a numbers person, so I'm in this spot where I go, okay, let's say you spend $6 on a latte 5 days a week, right? Like, that's approximately $120 a month. Um, that does add up, right? And like this is the actual factual piece of it, is that it does add up, and you can invest it, and you can get interest on it, and you can do all these things, right? But if you are a neurospicy individual who is just raw dogging life and like trying to get through the day, maybe that $6 latte is the dopamine that you need to go earn your whole paycheck, right? And that's just, an example. But the other piece of it too is, okay, what else do you spend $120? What else, and are all of these pieces aligned for you? And so, and this is where, like, for the people who come to me and work with me, we sit down and we look at core values and foundational why first, right? And then we look at the things that are actually bringing joy and fulfillment into their lives, and make sure that their spending is aligned with that,
Mhm.
right? So let's see. If you go to a local coffee shop and like they have the best freaking like homemade syrup, and it brings joy to your day every day, and then it aligns with your values because you're supporting a small business, right? Dude, get your latte, right? Get your freaking latte.
Yep.
But then if you're in a spot where you're going, this is a habit and it's mindless and I just do it every day, maybe it would be better for you to replace it with a different ritual, right?
Mhm.
Maybe all you need is a hot beverage to carry into work. Maybe what you're really looking for is sugar and caffeine,
Mhm.
and there's a better thing that would work better for your system that could get. So like, this is, again, I'm never going to shame anybody for their $6 latte, because that is what got me through postpartum in my second pregnancy. Like, both pregnancies, like drive through coffee
Yeah.
was the thing that was my survival, right? Like,
No,
and
I totally agree. For
yes,
me, coffee is so important. Like, I love coffee. If someone told me, oh, like, oh yeah, you can't drink coffee, I'd be like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
no,
I'm
yeah.
okay to give up on like takeout. I'm happy to like cook at home, things like that. But coffee,
Well, and this is the thing too, is like when people say stuff like, anecdotally, like if you just didn't get your $6 coffee, if you just
no.
didn't, if you just, it drives me nuts that something as addictive as caffeine and sugar is touted as the thing we need to give up. But like, come
Mhm.
on, guys, like you could
Yeah.
pick something else, but like,
Mhm.
like don't
True.
take away our joy.
Yeah.
But like the other part is, okay, if I'm not spending my money on that, where is it going? And this is the piece that I feel like gets missed in those criticisms, is
Mhm.
what do I actually want to do with that money? And like, okay, so you said like you could, cut back on takeout, maybe change some products, do whatever. Like there are so many different things we could, that where there is that one subscription to that thing that we haven't used in 6 months, right? Like there are things. So then
Yeah.
how are we going to make sure that that money that we're recouping gets funneled into the appropriate places so that we
Mm.
can actually see the ROI that we want?
They
And
not
yeah,
feel guilty about it as well.
yeah. Because, well, that's the thing too, is if you're saving every month, you're not going to feel guilty about your lattes, right? If you are able to turn around and go, okay, I earned this much interest from my high yield savings, or, oh, my 401k or IRA got this much, like I contributed to my future and to my foundation of security. Yes, I'm going to get my freaking latte, right? So this is again where, there is no one size fits all financial strategy for anyone. It's coming to what you value most and what is a priority for your life.